How's it going, Commanders? Seems like we got some great news all around in both Save the World and in Battle Royale. After the downtime, we got the new Chappell Roan bundle, as well as a new Fortnite festival season. And in Save the World, the Love Lobbers are back, which means the return of the greatest bow and arrow hero in the game, Stoneheart pharrah. We also have a 50 Vbucks mission reward as a little bonus. But besides that, since TikTok is going down the drain, this video was posted a few hours earlier on my YouTube. Why not take a peek over there? And while you're at it, why not like and subscribe? Anyways, let's get back to the game. So, starting us off in the item shop, we got the brand new Chappell Roan bundle. Looking at this bundle for 3,200 V-Bucks. This comes with Roan of Arc, which this actually looks like a really cool design. I'm not a big fan of Chappell Roan. It's not that I have anything against her, it's just I don't like her music. But then again, I grew up in California with a metalhead dad. What's to be expected? We also got the clandestine Roan blade, which looks very beautiful. Back bling looks sweet. We also got the same blade as a pickaxe, which again looks very beautiful. We got the Feminomenon, I think that's how you say it, which is it's a cute emote. The Pink Pony Club, now that it's weird but also oddly hilarious. We got the Chappell Roan weapons wrap, very nice wordplay. Good Luck Babe as a jam track. The Pink Pony as a sidekick, which is adorable. Pink Pony Plummet as a contrail. And that seems to be about it. I'm honestly very shocked and pleasantly surprised to see that they didn't shoehorn in any kicks or instruments with this bundle. We also do have the return of the Get Hot emote, Hot to Go by Chappell Roan, The Giver by Chappell Roan, and Good Luck Babe emote. We got the Game Time Glory back with Ultimate Rush and Extra Point bundle. Penalty Patroller and Renegade Ref bundles are also back. We got a brand new weapons wrap called Perfect Pass. Spike It is back. Upright Axe and Touchdown. Victory Vibes, we do have some returning emotes, nothing new. We got Celebrate Me, Ask Me, we got Bizcochito, Peligrosa, Okie Dokie, Feel the Flow, Copines, and Cairo. We got the brand new McLaren P1. I didn't know we got this one. The McLaren P1, it's not really one of my favorite vehicles. It seems too slick and a little too flimsy. We got the Fearless decal, and oh, that actually looks pretty sick. We got Flames, obviously, and Stripes, obviously, as well as the McLaren P1's wheel. I actually like the design of the wheels, very simple, yet very, very nice. Love and Legends, we got the return of Crusher, True Heart, Kiss Kiss, X, Heartbreaker, Sweetie Skull, Stoneheart. By the way, she is actually a hero in Save the World called Stoneheart pharrah, and she buffs all your bows and arrows, as well as makes them splinter out into different directions, chaining to different husks. The best of heroes when it comes to bow and arrows, and I'll show you how to get her in a bit over in Save the World. We also got Stupid Love by Lady Gaga back in the item shop. Pacific Break, Human Bill will be leaving tomorrow afternoon, as well as the Dune bundles and regular show. So if you didn't get any of these and you do want to get them, now would be the time. Doggo Jr., Doggo, the Best Cat, and Penny are still around. The Eternal Arcana bundle is still here. Nike Shots, Alistair Chews, Bubble Burster, Gummy Team Leader, Stealth, Boss Koji, Tactical Grunt Legionnaire, and the Nike Air More Up Tempo are still here. No Sweat section, these are actually the same as before. Animated Dads are still here, very nice to see. Family Guy still available. Battle Ready section, we got the Crocs Echo Wave Pawn, Puma, Air Jordan, Adidas, so on and so forth. Not a big fan of the kicks. Tie-Dye Flyer is back. Sunrise, Cloudbreaker, Mecha Team Leader, love this one. Quick Change, Phono Follies is back. Llama Bell, love this emote. Tactician, Tusk, Paxton Price, Cloakstar. He's also another hero in Save the World, and I believe he actually buffs your throwing star ability, which is very cool. And Goo Glider. Rainbow Royale is back in the item shop if you do like any of these. Some of the cosmetics here are actually free, like the Take a Bow and the Wild Rainbow Wrap. The other ones, they are actually part of the Prismatic Pride bundle here, so you might want to get it, you might not. That all depends on what your choice is. All in all, everything here is free. We got a brand new jam track called Never Meant by American Football. Let's see, we got the Brave, Miku, Lean With It, Dragula, Rob Zombie, Disturbed. No longer a fan of them, and a lot of people probably will know why. Shop Boys, Linkin Park, love that one. Let's see, Recoil AV is still here, Ford F-150 is still here, vehicle accessories are the same, and by the looks of it, same special offers and bundles as before. Nothing really new there. Now moving on to our Vbucks reward. In a power level 160 repair the shelter, we got 50 Vbucks available. Combine that with your daily missions, that's 150 to 200 Vbucks for the day. But moving on to our mission rewards, over in Canny Valley, we got quite a few. One of them, in a power level 52, evacuate the shelter, not there. Let's see, where are you at? Here we go. We got the sound wall available, which is a great stalling trap to use. This forces the husks to dance, meaning that they are no longer able to attack you or your base. We also do have, in a power level 70 resupply mission, the Husk Buster and the Vacuum Tube Launcher. The Vacuum Tube Launcher is one of the Vacuum Tube weapons. They shoot out 3 balls of electricity, and each ball chain lightnings if you give it that special 6 perk. Honestly, a really great crowd clearing rocket launcher to use. But the Husk Buster is the best of the best when it comes to shotgun. Damage is insane, fire rate is fast, reload speed is pretty quick, and all in all, this thing can take down a power level 250 smasher even without a completely crazy hero loadout. Let's see, moving on to Twine Peaks. We do have, in a power level 82, funny enough to see, let's see, resupply, 2 vacuum tube swords available. We get 2 of the same schematics in 1 mission, which is honestly not that bad. If it was another weapon, then it would be amazing, but the vacuum tube weapon, along with all the other vacuum tube weapons, are stuck to nature element. You're not able to change the element to whatever you want. Still though, this melee weapon is incredibly powerful, so I would highly recommend getting it. Power level 108 fight category 2 storm mission, we do have 1 legendary survivor available. We also got 2 other ones in a power level 116, retrieve the data, and a power level 140 rescue the survivors. But actually, let's go over to them right now. Power level 116, here we go. And then the power level 140, rescue the survivors, here we go. And lastly, in a power level 160, evacuate the shelter mission, we do have a legendary sniper defender. These guys will help you out in the long run whenever you're trying to complete any sort of endgame missions like right over here, because sometimes a 4-player team is not enough and you're going to need some extra firepower. And lastly, in the Save the World Llama Shop, we got 2 legendary Troll Sash Llamas available. These give us a lot of great items in Save the World. The Husk Cleaver is actually a really great melee weapon to use, especially if you pair it up with Affliction. Dimakmari decreases the cooldown of your smoke bomb. Back then, the smoke bomb was a really great ability to use. After the whole nerf that they gave it, oh, it's so sad to see. We also got the Epic Survivor, Epic Lead Survivor. The Pressure Cutter has almost the exact same stats as the Husk Cleaver, except I think the Pressure Cutter is a little bit more slower. Wooden Floor Spikes, really great trap to use, not for the end game area, but more for like the beginner to mid game. Sound Wall, we already got one of those available. Rare Survivor and 500 Lunar Tickets. All in all, great to see. A lot of wonderful llamas. And before I forget, for the, what is it again? Where are you at? There we go. For Stoneheart Pharrah, you are able to get her by completing the No Dancing quest line. You're able to go ahead and get her just by completing a few missions over here. Not that bad. Looking over at Stoneheart Pharrah, if I can go ahead and find her. Let's see. Over by Event People. Let me see if I can find her there. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Is this it? Oh yeah, duh. Right here. She comes with the commander perk, Cupid's Arrow. On bow hit, arrow splinters dealing 60% of damage to 5 nearby targets. This is huge. Although, you know what? The 20% is still nothing to scoff at if you want to put her in the support class. Still though, 5 nearby targets means that all you need to do is just hit 1 husk and your bow and arrow will splinter out. Little bit of a tip. Use the vacuum tube bow, because every time it chain lightnings, that chain lightning also splits up into 5 splinters. So it is able to chain lightning up to 5 different people, no, 6 enemies. 6 different enemies, and it splinters out into 5. That would be no, actually, yeah, no, 6. That would be about 30. 30 enemies you are able to hit at once with just one bow and arrow. That is nuts. This is the queen of crowd clearing if ever you use the vacuum tube weapon. So I would highly recommend getting her. But other than that, that seems to be about it in Save the World, other than the llamas and the Vbucks. And that about does it for today. There's also talk of the new Wave 2 of K-pop Demon Hunters happening tomorrow, with a new bundle called Golden Hunters, and Genu is coming to the game. Very excited to see that, along with what else they may bring as accessories. Other than that, if you commanders like my content, why not leave a like? And if you'd like to get more updates regarding Save the World, why not drop a follow? Until then, as always, stay safe and game on!